Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the StarSeries qualification. We are going straight into our first match of today. I am going to be like mucking about with a load of stuff today, so you're going to have to bear with me quite a bit because I have a new mic, I have a new PC, well, laptop. Yeah, I said the word laptop, everybody run. And yeah, I'm going to be playing around with it because I'm pretty sure that all the settings I will have done are inevitably going to be wrong. Of course, I'm a caster, not a technician. So as I said, you're going to have to bear with me just a little bit. But yeah, I've just seen, laptop. I know, it's a weird one, but this is what happens when you move around a lot, and I'm just hoping that everything will work. It seems like it's okay at the moment, but who knows? Everything's probably going to explode at some point, so you guys will just have to be like, it's broken! And just cry and like basically just scream at me until everything works. But yeah, we're going into two teams that I'm actually really looking forward to casting. I've already seen some Go NATOs in the chat, which I'm very happy to see because he is a good friend of mine. I've actually got to hang out with him like recently when casting with him. So, do I want to buy your old headset? No, I would rather literally use a potato. Like it would actually be better. Like I would just plug a little microphone into a potato and just start screaming and just hope that it works. So, yeah. I got like the new bad quality. What's bad quality? The mic, the stream, the me. Like, what is bad? Because that's something I'll have to try and work on, try and fix throughout the day. As said, it's going to be a problem, but we'll see. We'll see. In game, I mean. It looks alright. I can't really tell. Sound is good. Sound is good. That's good news. Okay. But yeah, we're going into Sprout versus Windigo. I think the Bulgarians have been on the rise for a while. I genuinely think that we could see them actually make it out of this qualifier. Like, there's some tough teams coming up. Like, I know there's some, like, insider infos up there, but, why did this turn into ASMR? Well, if I get a little bit closer, you know, it's quite nice sound. But, yeah, this is a brand new mic. I don't know how far away I should even sit from it. I genuinely have no idea. If you're audible, that's all that really matters. Thoughts on the Australian scene, including Renegades. Ooh, where's 1080p? Counter-Strike's not even 1080p. Like, why do you want it to be that pretty? It's all about me, okay? It's not about... But yeah, we're going into our pistol round. I've been rushing to try and fix everything. So, I genuinely don't even know whose map choice this is. If I was going to take a running guess, I'd go with Windigo. But at the same time, I don't know, so I am going to go and check. Go a bit closer to them. You might want like this. Like right in deep. No. I think that might go a little bit weird. But already, Dennis has started things off. He's got the opener. It's going to be the rush in towards the B site. Spiddy is waiting, and Spiddy will pounce. Already managing to find one. Trade will be in. Actually, the T's have got control of the bomb site, but they do have themselves a man disadvantage. And what has happened? What, Cyclone's here? Aiken's here? When did this happen? I've clearly missed something along the way. Already, Ships and Spallan going to be finding another one, and Aiken is going to be looking to try and trade things out. Obviously, he doesn't have a lot of time. This is going to be very problematic. Spallan and Ships just going to be holding down the fort, and I think they may have this one in the bag. I'll be very surprised if Aiken manages to win this. Why are Aiken and Cyclone playing for Sprout? Do you know what? I am about to ask the same question because I didn't know that was a thing. When did this roster? Is this a roster move? Is this just for bants? I shouldn't use the word bants. I feel like my accent and the word bants just don't really work. Also, this mic, like basically, it does a weird thing where it like flashes red, and all it means is it's slightly dimming my voice because I'm too loud. It's the most distracting thing ever in the whole universe because it's basically like, no, stop. The red light is brighter than the light that if I actually muted the mic. Innocent is on holiday and one is kicked. Well, the only one who's not here is Crystal. So, could be interesting. But I tap the red light. That sounds dangerous. I'm a little bit scared. Yeah, we got a force up here from... Oh, hello, Dennis. Okay, you've interrupted me a little bit there, but you are going to find one kill. Spiddy with another, and actually, Spiddy's manages to get two, so Punisher and Ships are going to be the only two remaining. This round has quickly swung as the bomb is in a pretty horrific position. He's going to go jumping down. Cyclone doesn't manage to win the fight, but he does a hell of a lot of damage. And although NATO is going to be running around with his pistol out. It's actually warranted in this scenario. Ships manages to find one more. Punisher in a good position. Actually, Spiddy's going to have to do nigh on everything here. Just don't shout into the mic. That's like 99% of my job. Innocent is reportedly making a mix with Fox, Lau, and HS. Ooh. Oh, go on. Spiddy, can he get... Oh, Ship saves it, but that is damn close. Spiddy giving it a good go, and... Hey, he's got 4 kills now, 1 from the pistol. I don't know, this team could get a little bit interesting. I obviously want Sprout to succeed. I really do. Like, as said, I like NATO. He's a good guy. I've been bowling with him. Like, once you've been bowling with someone, that's how you know you're friends. You don't go bowling with someone that's, like, okay as a person. Especially because you'll hate them. Also, he's very good at bowling, which is really annoying. Aiken is a stand-in. Yeah. So, an interesting potential. Spiddy's actually going to go with the Zeus. I hope he gets one. I do like me a Zeus. It's nice to see Sprout grow as a team. Thanks, Jack. Thank you for that. Never heard that one before. Just another reason to like... No, he beat me at bowling. Bring us some puns. It's just not happening. I'm having a break. Saving them for LAN. Nice shot from Dennis, but ultimately it should be the wipe. He actually gets a second. Okay. Dennis. Oh, there we go. The Bubble's had enough of that. No more magic to be had. Won't allow anything more. But, yeah. I've also done an escape room with NATO Sapphics. And my girlfriend. She was there too. She tagged along for the ride. He's really bad at Scrabble. Well, then I suppose me and him can't be friends anymore. Like, that's how I base most of my friendships. I go, are they good at Scrabble? No, not worth having them around. That's pretty much it. But here we go. We have a buy-in from the CT side. The T's are going to play a little bit of a bonus round. They have the money that they can buy into the next. NATO will start things off with the AWP. And actually, Aiken has caught one into mid as well. Another German joining the ranks. And look how much damage has been done to these players. Aiken will finish off the first. Bubble trying to be a little bit sneaky. He's actually going to succeed. You can make things a little bit interesting. There will be a buyer coming back in the next round. You've been friends with him 8 years and he can't beat you at Scrabble. Wow. Get new friends. You're a bit loud on the mic. I can try and muck about with it. I'll do it in between rounds. Thank you for the feedback, though. I appreciate it. Here we go. Peek out. Bubble. He's the one who needs to change things here, but Aiken's in such a powerful position. He just... There you go. He has the headshot advantage. He's got the AK. He's got the angle. And it's all onto Spallan, who has a Mac Daddy. I'm not expecting much here. If he can remove the AWP, that would be nice. He's just been spotted, though, so that's all the info needed, and NATO is not going to miss that shot from there. So, Sprout on the board. But, as said, well, a bike can come back in. Maybe a no-head armor AK and whatever Victor wants. Only gets loud when it's high intensity. Well, I can try to turn it down a little bit then. I've got to remember which one it is. This one maybe. I think that should turn it down a tad. Title is wrong, by the way. Is it? I'm sure it said. Why does Moobot have 2 responses? No idea. I am Tombiz. If it says anything else, they're an imposter and a liar, and they should be taken down and eliminated. You haven't swapped him all game. My observing is not up to scratch, I'll be honest with you. Still trying to work this mic. I could put it up here. I could put it on the laptop, then it's a bit higher up. Then it doesn't seem as weird. Because at the moment, I'm sort of bending down. Because the stand that came with this mic is one of the most pitiful things I've ever seen. It is literally about 3 inches. I would know about 3 inches in length. No reason, of course. Just coincidence. Don't make any assumptions. Laptop, yeah, you heard it correct. Tombiz and Tombiz. Yeah, I'm actually throwing to myself. But here we go. T's. They're going to be executing on towards the A site. Dennis in the corner. Only manages to get one. We do now have NATO at the back of the site. Got support. Double CT presence. Bomb is looking to try and get in to the plant, but actually can't do too much. And Punisher, you better be careful with the jiggles. Cyclone, though, is actually going to drop the bomb through. That's a bit of a problem now. NATO yet to actually rattle off a shot. You asked me to switch to him. I switched to him, and he's not doing anything. He's not being very exciting. Aiken, on the other hand, will do the work from short, and now planting that bomb becomes very difficult. Spiddy dies, but it seems like his teammates have done the job, as Bubble is all that remains, and NATO's going to catch him from the back. 3-2, Sprout on the board once again, and yeah, the T's don't have any money. Don't have any money. Your hair length in the 90s. My hair length is in the zeros. Are you a full-time caster? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Can you show more T perspectives for the entries? I can give it a go. See, I'm going to give you a secret here. It's a lot easier because I'm using my left hand to click 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which are these players, because they're on the left side of the keyboard. Now, the other side, I'm much more likely to knock my mic over. Face reveal. It wouldn't be a very impressive reveal considering my face has been plastered all over my Twitter, and also I've done some events, a fair few. Last StarSeries, the one before that, the one before that, the one before that, and the one before that. And I did BetNet recently. Copenhagen Games, that was fun. I do like me some Copenhagen Games, but here we go. T-side, they have nada, nothing. They're nude, and they're looking to try and do some damage. Maybe get a bomb plant, that's the best case. Dennis well positioned. Oh, actually going to get overwhelmed here. The MP7 definitely coming back into fashion. I'm liking it. Isn't Moses kind of bald? I would say Moses is bald, and so am I. So you better be careful, boy, before you go offending no bald people. Yeah, negative hair growth. That is what I would call it. Or just not growing. Ships. He's going to catch one. They're actually doing a fair bit of damage considering what they invested. They're making their money back. Wood rebinding 6 and 10. Oh my god. Oh. There we go. Ships. The only one left. Doesn't have the bomb. If he had the bomb, that would be amazing. That explains your voice is familiar. I fall asleep watching those games all the time. You are very kind. Thank you, Jack. I love you too. I love music and lol problem, bro. Just superb. I'm surprised that Twitch even allows you to have a name that long. See, now the possibilities of what I can do with my name seem endless. I used to call myself Tombiz14, but instead I might just call myself like Tombiz 1,347,472,000. I've already lost the 385. There you go. Just Tombiz with a load of Zs. Tombiz. That would be good. Just making like a host try and like pronounce all of it. Tom, calm down. I'm perfectly calm. Do you know what? There are some of you who may not recognize me. They may realize that when Harry actually shouted, "Eustillo is a monster," Tom, I'm the Tom. There you go. That's my claim to fame. When all those lobster jokes were using my name in them. I really enjoyed that. Got put in, like, my name was in adverts when talking about Eustillo. Not me, of course. But here we go. Windigo. We do have a buy-in. CT side have managed to equalize the scoreline, and they built up a little bit of money, but not anything that's going to be too great. Tom is the caster man with the laptop. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Ships. Almost finds the opener, but Spiddy will get away with quite a bit of help. But somehow Victor has managed to get onto short. Aiken will catch the second, but one of his opponents has Cross and Spallan. Or is he going to find Dennis? He is going to find Dennis. And almost spots out Aiken as well. Instead, though, Aiken is actually going to find the return. A couple for him, but the B site has fallen. On the Cross, we've got NATO. Look like he's going to find anything here, and the rotation from Cyclone. Make things a little bit more difficult. Me and Richard Lewis. I wouldn't mind. I think someone would end up getting fired, and it might be me. Ships. This angle is just dirty. Gonna get one, and now NATO is all that remains. He does have a kit, so he's got a little bit of extra time, but the bomb is ticking away. And in the end, he's just going to opt to save the AWP. They have a bit of extra cash. He can drop a rifle. Maybe even want to drop a secondary AWP, which would be nice. Or in a Richard Lewis casting. Someone would definitely get banned from something. Oh, there we go. NATO's going to get him through the edge of the smoke, and it will be only ships surviving. So a decent chance, actually, for the CT side to reset their opponents. Stillo is a lobster. Tombiz doesn't roll off the tongue as well. Yeah, no, I didn't expect him to say my full username. I just didn't expect that to actually catch on. You back? What up? Oh, hey, Fear. How's it going? I'm good. Which player would you kiss? Does Sean Gez still count as a player? If he does, then yes. I mean, then him. But also yes. Like, let's be honest. I think 99.9% of men would go gay for Sean Gez. And if you say that you won't, you're a liar or blind. Dory casting. Device. Yeah, no. Device. It's a fact. See, you just know. Shroud is not more hot. He's good at games, but he is not hotter than Sean Gez. Dosia, what are you talking about? Someone asked me who I'd kiss, so I said Sean. He's good looking. He is. He is a good looking bloke. Sean overrated. Who would you like then, Moon? Okay, enough. I'm going to actually cast some Counter-Strike. We've got to buy back in for both teams, but it's limited. It is limited. Double AWP setup. I suggested that. NATO and me, we're basically in tune. Shocks Dosia and Sean Gez. I can see it. Biffy. Okay, I definitely see it. T-side. Actually, again, they've managed to get quite a bit of map control. They've got a man up in Ladder Room, man up in Palace, man in Connector. Like, not bad spots. And Bubble's actually going to find the push from Cyclone. A little bit over-aggressive in that sense. Instead, Dennis is going to try and reposition. Now, of course, you can somewhat expect a looser style here from the CT side. 2 new players in the mix. Smoke going to fall, which will buy them quite a bit of time, actually. There's only 45 seconds left on the clock, and Dennis is trying to play around the edge of it. However, the T's, they just have such an advantage here. They've got them nigh on surrounded. It seems like the aggression of Spiddy has at least given them some information as to where the push is going to be coming in. But the fact is, with 30 seconds left, there's still going to be an advantage in terms of personnel. Pop flash, Dennis actually almost catches one with an nade out, and he does get both kills. Great play from Dennis. He's turned the tide in this round. However, quickly it is returned. Aiken, what can he do here? He spots a man crossing. Looks for Punisher, and that's the bomb drop. There's not a lot of time. If he can just defend the bomb, he'll win them the round on that alone, but Spallan manages to steal it. Can he drop the bomb? He could win this round if he just drops the bomb, and that's exactly what he's done, but he can't escape! It's going to go down to 1 second, and he just about wins it. Aiken, you are a lucky man, but you are also dead. And this is going to be a chance for Windigo to just bounce straight back once again. We can be happy nobody said Frozen. If anybody said Frozen, you're going to prison. You're a bad, bad man. Unless you're Frozen's mother, then it's okay. Match going to be paused. Whose was that? Second tactical pause for Windigo. Is it the second? Yeah, it's the second. Good admin. Thank you, NATO. Yeah, well, and it's not me, but Tombiz would like Stan. Would I now? Isn't he 16? I'm not that I'm going there anyway, but I'm just saying it's worse with Frozen. There we go, though. Mid presence, it is going to be a buyback in, of course. They've got that AWP onto Bubble, who can definitely do some damage. A man that doesn't necessarily always pick up an AWP, but can at times. And the split-through connector has completely wrecked Dennis. NATO with a rifle this time, but it's actually the CZs. These pistols are redonkulous, and Spallan is going to nail another. Spitty left alone, but he's so low on HP that he might actually have to save an MP7, which going into this, well, is not the best. Thoughts on Sukran and Mizanami? You mean your team that got like 16-0'd by the old version of Ents? That team? Oh, never mind. Spitty going to go down, and now the money is ruined. I wouldn't even be surprised to see Sprout force into this one, in all honesty. They don't have a lot of cash. Saving into the next round is kind of pointless. Maybe NATO will save some money just to make sure he can get an AWP. Other than that, yeah, it's a pretty bleak scenario. Let's see if they can do damage with the CZs. NATO going to buy up a C. He's actually said, like, when I was casting with him, yeah, plug, you know, me and my boy. Oh, I'm so sad. He said that at the moment this is probably one of his favorite weapons, but he does also think that it should be nerfed because it is ridiculous. And I agree. It's fun to play with, guys. We've all enjoyed it. We've had our fun. But please, please, can it just a little bit, like maybe shoot a bit slower, or, you know, not be so ridiculous. Like, yeah. CZ go, I agree. 2 rounds versus Big. They became legends a month later. Yeah, that's not impressive. 2 rounds is nothing. Then again, that is more than Alternate Attacks got versus them the other day. That was a great game to cast. P250 new meta. Twist's a good looking bloke. But already, nice cleanup from the T side. They have the B site completely under their control, and it is only going to be on to just a couple of players left. Maybe stealing a rifle would be the best case, and Cyclone, that is just timing for you. NATO will try and take one down, but it is not going to happen. You think you're a better IGL than Hunden. That is not what that's not what I said at all. I just want, yeah, I want the Julies back. I want it to be possible that Julies, I say back as if they were ever a thing. I want Julies to be good. Julies in a kit is the dream. If you're not behind Julies in a kit, then you're what rhymes with the word kit with an SH at the beginning. Because Julies in a kit is awesome, and anybody who says it's not is wrong. This is an eco round, so I can obviously talk more about Julies in a kit. If you would like to donate to the Julies in a Kit Foundation, then you have problems like I do. There we go. NATO's going to get 1. Currently sits 8 and 6. It's not bad. It's decent, but they are currently losing. Oh, that's not the best spray. Well, I suppose he gets 2, but he dies in the end. And that could be an AK, at least, for the CT side. There was a second man dropped as well, and all the other players have just gone pushing in towards the B site, so... Cake or pie? Ooh. I'm actually, like... I'm not that big on cake. I always feel sick after cake. Like, I enjoy it while I'm eating it. But pie... If you have pie with either custard or, like, maybe some ice cream... Oh. Oh. Mac 10's pretty... Caster begging for donations. For Julian a kit, I think that's okay. I want the PP Bison buffed as well. Buff the Bison. Or Bison buff. That should be it. Hashtag Bison buff. Because, like... I don't understand. Julies need to not make it sound like cardboard slapping together. I'll be honest, I've not slapped a lot of cardboard together. That's not something I do on a regular basis, but I'll take your word for it. How did you become a caster? I actually did. There was a website called esportsjobs.com. This is how bored I was. And I ended up casting for some Lithuanian company, just a couple of games. Then another Lithuanian company offered me some work. And yeah, I basically casted a load of rubbish cups. Cups that were actually played, like, at the time, played by kids like Esperanto, Carcass, who was on, like, Gamers and stuff. Some pretty cool guys. So, yeah, and then I ended up just emailing everyone until eventually someone offered me a job, and that happened to be Starladder. Every gun needs a buff. That's not how it works at home. But here we go. CT side, they have themselves a buy once again. They got the saved AK. A little bit of money saved onto Spiddy. He used his utility early, so it's not like he's just wasted it. Rubbish, respect your pass. Oh no, I love the Lithuanians, but the cups were like people who were not very good, and then there were a few guys who were just incredible. Like Esperanto got called out for cheating every day. Every one of those cups he got reported for cheating. Might become a caster one day. You're cute. Thanks for that. There we go. That boost up. Saves a little bit of sound being made. SB is fantastic. And also, I casted him winning Copenhagen Games. So that means I take half the credit. I think that's how it works. Something like that. He still owes me his prize pool. Either way, though. Bubble is going to kick things off. He's found the first kill, but it is going to be a split on towards this B side. Spiddy is ruined. But will they check for Aiken? They may expect the second player to be here, but will they expect him to be in this corner? Ships will. Great check. Windigo are bound to win themselves another round. 3 back-to-back and a 4th incoming. Dennis and Cyclone are just going to look to save onto what they've got, and they will get 2,900 into the accounts next round, which I don't think they should buy, realistically, but at the same time, they're going to be... Oh, that AWP save, though. They could drop 2... Ah, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Punisher was there to ruin our day. Ruin our day. Can I become your color caster? No. 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 Novas are amazing. Yeah, I would like to see the Nova buffed as well. I want a good sawn-off. Do you know what I miss? I miss cobblestone sawn-off rushing into drop. Like, what happened? Why did that stop happening? Like, why did people just decide that that was no longer a thing? Because that was one of my favourite things to watch. I dedicated a JW Godsend sawn-off. He then left Godsend and stopped using the sawn-off, but... Did UK play in that? He might have done. I'm not sure. There were a lot of people who went through there that, like, I'm pretty sure at some point... Like, when I went on to, like, slightly bigger stuff, like Game On and stuff like that, or even Info Show, which was fairly recently, I casted people like HS... I don't know if Rops ever played in one. I'm not sure he did. Yeah, I want better shotguns. Shotguns are so cool. What do you prefer, play-by-play or after round and out? I prefer to do play-by-play most of the time, but I am actually happy to do both. Please add Fortnite to CSGO. That doesn't make any sense. Where is Innocent? I think someone said he's on holiday. I don't really know. This round, they're not going to invest. They didn't save any of the weapons in the end, so... Do giveaways to let people cast me. I feel like that's a very risky game to play because there are some people out there who may abuse that power. Talk about Cyclone going 2 and 10. He's standing in for this team. I can't really harp on the guy too much. There you go, 3 and 10. There you go. Nothing to complain about. He's 3 is better than 2. And he's actually got a rifle. There's a chance here. Every single player is around that connector. Well, they're all in the connector except one who's sat on a chair. That will be Bubble. We're going to see Aiken still in the window. Cyclone boosted up above. Can he get anything done? They've spotted him out. Now that one rifle, they're going to want to try and do something with this. 45 seconds left on the clock. Oh, that was a sick nade. He's just been wrecked. Bubbles found another in the meantime. And this goes from being close, possible... Maybe a miracle could be pulled off to there isn't a chance in hell. Spiddy, he tries his best, but it's Bubble to close. 3 kills for him. He gets low in the end. Shorty got low. I don't know if he was wearing apple bottom jeans or the boots with the fur, but he did definitely get down low. And, yeah, 9-4. Windigo looking solid. You're the first caster I can actually listen to for more than 4 minutes. I like that that's the cutoff point. That's a really weird and specific number. You're like, you know what? I've got to 240 seconds of this. And I'm like, nah, that's it. 239 and I'm out. But thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just going to try and make this a little bit more sort of entertaining. It's online casting. It's a qualifier. We ain't in a major, boys. Oh my god, Tom, please no. the whole club, yeah, was looking at him. Right, here we go. T-side going to be rushing out on towards the site. There's 3 players here already and a 4th rotating in fast. Ship's going to be clearing the closer angles, and by the looks of things, the CTs are setting up for more of a retake. NATO will at least take 1, which will make things quite a bit easier, and they do have a decent amount of utility, but not too many in terms of incendiaries, and only 1 kit. Bubble already quickly turns the tide, but not for long. As the CTs do get 1 back, and the long rotation from ships is going to be the big thing here. Push doesn't work out. Flashbang doesn't manage to catch Victor, and this is where ships can pounce. Already manages to pick up 1, and both AWPs in the retake are going to make things impossible. You don't have a kit, Aiken. Come on, man. That's not happening. Okay, finally. I was like, there's no way that's happening, and he was just still alive in the smoke, just like, yes, I've got this. That's not his voice, by the way. That's my I've got this voice. I don't know what Aiken sounds like. I imagine German, and no, I'm not going to try and do a... Has Busilo bought you a lobster? No. No, he is not. Are you going to cast any other matches today? Yes. There is one right after this, which is... I should know the answer to that. Don't worry, I'm going to use my mystical ball. AGO versus X-Tartus. That's going to be a dope game. I like both of those teams. There's no limitations on Frozen either, so he can play, which is great because he's a tank. Fringe Queen. That sounds like my sort of alter ego. I'm a good caster, good day. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Here we go, though. T's looking to try mental health. Oh god, I don't see. I've got like the stream on in the background is lagging for me. If it's fine for everyone else, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But just let me know. Cyclone not gonna get anything done already. Punisher doing the damage. Victor. Looking for the peak, and he does catch another. This T-side has been excellent so far. Look at the streak. Look at the streak. 6 rounds. It's going to be 7. Let's not beat around the bush here. It's going to be 7 rounds. NATO gets tagged. And I just don't see this happening now. No real chance. Chips closes things down, and while Aiken's going to try his best, but it's going to be an 11-4 T-side half for Windigo. An excellent half overall. I should check. Is this their map choice? I'm going to imagine it is. No, this is Sprout's map choice. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Best player in the world. See, it probably, like, individually skilled, it is simple. But I don't know, like, what it's like playing with simple. Because the thing that I question whenever I see him play is, I know that Electronic is a great player, but whenever he seems to play with simple, it doesn't seem to, like, go very well. And when he plays without, he's incredible. So I do wonder how much that team sacrifices for simple. And if there's a way that they can get both of those players going off, then it would be ridiculous. But individually, I think it has to be simple. Bubble kicks things off. This pistol is crucial for the T's. They managed to get a lot of map control, but it more seems that Windigo are giving them the map control than they are taking it. As no one has died. Bubble's a little bit low, but that was from the engagement in the death hole, or murder hole, depending on the way you want to look at it. But here we go. CTs all pushing in from CT. 4 of them, in fact. 1 lurking around the back lines. Jungle control is under the T's, and smoke already going to be thrown onto the bomb. Now, ships could just go for the defusal, but it won't matter. 3 players just quickly lost. Victor's still in the site, and they do bring it back to a 2 versus 2. I imagine the kit is going to be in that smoke somewhere. And if it's not, that's going to be very difficult to find. In fact, Victor's just going to go straight for it. He's holding the defusal. Oh, no, he's not. He's let go. Never mind. And, okay, what is going on here? Spallan's just got a knife kill. Dennis kills it. I'm lost. I'm lost. I got lost. But Sprout won the round. There you go. Spallan got a knife. And he's going to buy a scout. And actually will still have enough if he wants to buy an AWP later on. Yeah. Something weird happened there. And we're just going to pretend it never happened. Move on with your lives. But Sprout they've got a lifeline. They've got a chance to grow. They can rise towards the sun. You get it? Plant jokes. Maybe one day they will... I don't even know. Plant the bomb. Ha ha! Me! Oh, okay, I'm done with those. They're all awful. I don't even know what you do with Windigo. At least you're remaining grounded. Yeah, there you go. Shut up with those jokes. Oh no, I'm doing the next map. The next game, Agio versus Extardus, is after this. It starts in like a few hours. Here we go though, CT side. They've done a lot of damage. The pistols are coming in again. Windigo. This is worrying. And look how much damage has already been done onto Spiddy and Cyclone. They've got no utility. Cyclone's already dead. And all the rifles have been picked up. Good luck, Spiddy. You're going to have to be Spiddy, man. Oh, like that one even made me cringe. You're like at a casual caster. The thing is, like, if I'm at a LAN event, I'll go nuts. I'll put in loads of analysis. But ultimately, online Counter-Strike, you're not going to see the best of these teams. You're not going to see, like the most exciting things in the world. Like, you'll see some crazy plays, and I'll cast those properly. But I feel like we might as well just chill, enjoy some Counter-Strike. I'll chat to you guys a bit, and I understand not everybody's going to enjoy that, but it makes it more fun for me, especially if I'm casting every single day over the next week. Like, I'll just die if I'm just going, oh, look, and if you analytically read into this round, you can see that Sprout have invested into CZs, and what that means is that they don't have rifles. So if anybody didn't catch that, they don't have rifles. They bought a few smokes, which means that they can throw smokes into the corners of the site, and potentially just like if I do that, like, you're bored, I'm bored, everyone's bored, so let's just not do that. And you can tell, you know, that what smokes do, you know what like CZs do, like. So yeah, we'll chill a bit. We'll have some fun. Maybe I'll do some more awful impressions of people, or not people. People I've made up. Personas. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Victor, going to be in the corner of the site. Oh, look at this. Hello, Punisher. He's in from behind, and that's already going to be 2. But actually, because he's pushed all the way around, they think nobody's there. So the T's have actually managed to get onto 8. And if they'd won that kill, it could have been a little bit more interesting. However, Ship's in the corner. There you go. Dennis gets it eventually. I was just like a few seconds early. Bubble, that's a nice shot. And Spiddy, good luck. What can you do with a Glock? Can you rock my world with it? No, I don't even get to make the joke. Can you Glock my world? I wanna Glock with you all night. Yeah, that's enough singing. 13-5, Windigo with the bounce back after the pistol is gonna make things very difficult. Who is Sprout's in-game leader? That's a good question. Punisher in from behind. You have been punished. You almost forgot your name. Spallan, well positioned, but doesn't manage to connect the shot, and this is a force buy up from the T side. They've joggled over some AK. Spiddy and Cyclone will take the hit to allow these rifles to be purchased. And they are the players who've been quiet so far, so that actually works out quite well in terms of who has the rifles. Yes, Brawler being able to play everything will be so important. Like, I just, it's a shame that certain things, he's not allowed to play in certain things because he is a beast. He's so good. Don't understand, like, how's he even allowed to play Counter-Strike? He's basically a child, but he's insane. He is better than, I could train for like the next 10 years not playing anything other than Counter-Strike, and him when he was born would still be better than me. But That's just the pains of my life, of Brolin being ridiculous. But enough about him, and more about Sprout. They are in survival mode. A bit like my laptop, if I unplug it, the power-saving mode will be entered. They need to try and find their plug, find their way back into the round. It's just not happening. Ships of Victor have closed it. Cyclone, well, he's living on a prayer. He really is. He needs an awful lot. Cyclone, pushing back. Has the Deke. No armor. No time. He's got an AK now. I don't believe. Especially because you're going to walk straight into ships. So, 14-5. Windigo are looking good. Ships is 24-10. What more can you really say? Why is it this not playing? I don't know the answer to that question. There we go. Just pistols. Sprout are going to be playing for OT. And that means that there's a chance to farm. Farming Simulator 2018 featuring Windigo. Spellan, he's pulled out the plow. But he has met some ground he cannot flatten. The grain has fought back. Oh, this works even better. Because Sprout, I didn't even mean to do that. That's a pun that I didn't even intend. Because they're plants. Ah, oh, how have I never made that connection before? Spiddy, he's actually found 2 with a Deeg. Can he do anything more? Oh, no, he. Oh, that's depressing. He's got a hand. Look at that. He's a little bit of, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more. Clearly not a farm boy. Shout out to Starladder for streaming English on Twitch. I have no idea what you're talking about. The puns are getting worse. Yes, they are. We're only in map 1. You wait for map 2. NATO, that's a nice shot. There you go, buddy. The opener onto bubble. That's a decent start. What map would you like to see removed from the map? Nuke. Nuke. Punisher's already managed to find one more. NATO's still going strong. There we go. There we go. The bomb dropped in middle might make things a little bit more difficult, but there's no one really watching it from the CT side. Here we go, though. Punisher manages to turn it. It's only going to be a 3 versus 2. Still a chance for the CT side to end this here and now. But look at the position of ships. Looking to try and come in from behind. Spiddy times it well. Almost gets the double. But almost doesn't win anything. And now it's all on to Punisher. 1 versus 2. Make that just 1 as Cyclone needs to try and rectify things here. Punisher has been tagged. He's actually going to pick up the orb and hits the shot as well. What a way to end the first map. Nice work from Punisher. And it is going to be the first map going the way of Windigo. So, join me after the break. We'll be going into our second relatively soon. And, yeah, just make sure you don't go anywhere because you don't want to miss this.